YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, May 18th, and we're going to talk about the NBA today. There is one game on the slate, and that's all that matters. There's the only game. It's Denver, Oklahoma City, Game 7 for all the marbles, if you one would say. Series tied at 3 in OKC. We're going to break this game down. We're going to look at the roster. We're going to look at the depth chart. We're going to look at the spreadsheet. We're going to look at the props. We're going to see if we can find some unders to take, because apparently that's what I need to be doing. Because if we look at the what I took last time, Brunson under. Hey, White didn't do anything. Boston kind of they got owned in that game, didn't they? I was hoping for Game 7 just because I wanted Game 7. No, didn't happen. I had money on the Knicks to win the series. I have a parlay of all 4 series. I'm 3-0. I need OKC to win tonight to hit the parlay. So, yeah, that kind of sways your opinion. It's not going to influence today's bet, though. So, I'm not betting the money line because I already have money invested. So, if you want the plays typed out for every sport I have, or you just want access to ye old spreadsheet so you can do your own research for every sport. Soccer's up now. WNBA will be up in probably a few days. I got to give the sheet some time to collect data. Can't do the sheets. See, these things, they need some stats. They've only played a game. We give them a couple games and I'll have it up probably like midweek, maybe end of the week. So that's coming soon. Go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So we have one game, and then finally we get to the new series in Minnesota versus this winter and India. I can't wait for this Pacers Knicks series. That is going to be some fun stuff. So yeah, enough of that. Let's just jump to the first game. What are we doing? Why are we wasting time here? So let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers, Mason. This is what they mean. So we got this currently. OKC 8.5-point favorites at home. Cool. Seems like a lot, but hey, whatever. 214.5 is our total. I already like the over. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I like it. Look at the money. You can see where the money's going, because you can see the money is kind of split on who's going to win. 54 to 46, 50, 65, 35. More money on the rich, creamy nuggets. And then we got spreads. More money's on the spread, which makes sense. 8.5 seems like a high number, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel high? It feels high to me. So, and then on the over/under, more money's on the over. That's where I'm leading to based on statistics. But hey, that's just me. Let's go look at the spreadsheet again. Now let's look at the numbers. Currently, we're rocking a 224, and then the low end we're rocking a 215. So either way, 215, 224, 214 is down here. So I like the over already. Just saying. Let's see. I'm going to take one prop. I'm going to try to do one. I'm not taking a side. I already have something. I have the series invested for OKC to win. So there you go. I hope they win. Put it right there, because that's a parlay. It's what is those odds? That parlay was, hold on, I got you. Plus 379 for the Pacers, Thunder, Knicks, and Wolves. I put this in after it was 2-0, I think, in Indiana, and because I got them at minus 200, and the Knicks were plus 100 at the time when they were up, and then Thunder were 450, and they're the ones that might lose it for me. Timberwolves were 325. Parlays, aren't they fun? I hate doing them, but sometimes they're fun. So let's move over here. What stands out? Obviously, OKC's playing better throughout the playoffs, but the last few games, you can tell it's 3-3 for a reason. Let's go look at the hell, we need to look at the depth charts, make sure everybody's healthy. That's what we need to be doing. So let's go over here. Let's open the depth charts. We have some injuries. This says day-to-day. We know they're playing. Okay, come on. The only way you're not playing is if you're actually legitimately broken. So Tyson Hunter, who? Don't care. Jamal Murray, probable. Yeah, we know Jamal Murray's going to play. Who are you kidding? Westbrook, probable. We know Westbrook's going to play. Aaron Gordon, officially being realistic, questionable. Aaron Gordon's going to play, and whoever you are. So you've been out for a while. Let's go look at OKC. They are fully healthy outside of Nikola Topic. Talking about trying to get a Jokic on your team, just change one letter of the name. That's something else. Okay. Anyways, let's go look at the actual props in this one. Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click assign, get you a week for free. I have it set to unders because that's where we're going to start today. Because damn these overs in this NBA, it's all up. The props have been hitting so many unders. It has been ridiculous. So as one tends to do, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. Very late, so why not follow through? Peyton Watson over 12.5 PRA is 0. Under all day. Let's see. Westbrook rebounds, assists. Jokic has not been hitting rebounds. Apparently, somebody pointed in the comments out a couple days ago that he's not been hitting his assists. So let's take a look at that. I'm actually curious because, hey, if it doesn't look, if they're right, I'll do it. Let's go. Porter's been standing around with his thumb up his ass half the series. We'll look at that. Westbrook, yeah. A lot of 20s, a lot of 30s. SGA, hell, he might get in foul trouble. 4 fouls in the first again. You never know. You never know. Who else we got? Let's see. Harden will probably foul out in the first half or something crazy. Look all these unders. So many. SGA's not hitting threes. Westbrook, Porter. There's so many. Let's start here. Yeah, 8, 5, 8, 6. Okay, let's just go straight assists. 8.5. Oh, okay. Okay, commenter. You know who you are. Shout out. Let's look at last 10. He's 1 for 9, averaging 7 on the 8.5 line. What's that under looking like? What's that under? 135, under 8.5 assists. I think we got a winner. I think we might take this. Oh man, because yeah, I don't see him facilitate. This is going to be a game that he's going to have to take over. He's going to hell. This game probably is going to decide who the MVP is. You know that. I've seen no one, unless I'm blind. I haven't been on Twitter today, but let's announce it today. No one else has seen when they're announcing the MVP. We know it's down to either Jokic or SGA most likely. So, I mean, yeah. Let's look at Porter. Porter's been standing, except for this one game, which he has 4 out of 6. I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's take that off. Let's look at SGA points, assists, head to head. You can see what he's been up to last 10. You see what he's been up to 35 on a 38. That's under. It's not bad. He's still getting assists too, and he's getting points. What's your PRA? Because I don't think you get many rebounds, do you? You were so close. He is so consistently just on that line. I can't take his. Just can't. Now, if he gets in foul trouble, beautiful. Then you even hit 2 threes last game, so I can't trust you for threes. Okay, so I think I love the Jokic under 8.5 assists. Yeah, so we're gonna go Jokic. Oh, under. Let me type that out. Under 8.5 assists. Make sure people understand it's an under, not an over. Because I don't bet many unders. I know it's weird, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Any other unders out here? We want to look at Dort. You want to look at Westbrook? We want to look at, I guess we'll look at Westbrook, see how close it is. Anything else? Jalen Williams. We can look at his unders. Who else we got in here? I know they say over. We're looking at the red in case you're just not paying attention. Gotcha. So, all right, let's swap this to an under. That's the line. It's under 20.5. So yeah, you can see 4 out of 5. The last 10, he did great, but the last 4 games, he's not done much. So Westbrook is going to be left off. That's too much recency to speak good. Last 10, you were good for a while. Now your numbers have dropped. I don't like that. All right, fine. Let's go look at the overs. The legit overs. All right, who do we have? We have 100%. Case and Wall is 3.5 rebounds assist. What? All right, sure. I'll take a look. I'll take a bench stew if it hits. Hey, Harden got in foul trouble last game, so he didn't hit this, but we'll still look at it anyways. Let's see, Chet. We'll look at Chet. We'll look at, I guess we could look at Christian. Click through that a little bit. Now we're getting out into the 60s, and that's a little too much. Caruso is still hitting threes. Are you serious? Let's take a look. Caruso, 2.322. Not bad. 1.8, but the 1.8 is not good enough. Sorry, don't count for overs. Christian, threes, 3.221. Yeah, last 20, last 10, you're averaging 1.8. That ain't good enough. Sorry, don't count. Holmgren, rebounds, assists, 12.6, 11.5. Your average is good. What's your last 10 average? 10.5. Yeah, that's not the best. Which rebounds looking like? What's your steal blocks? I'm kind of curious. 2.5. What's your last head-to-head? You're averaging 3.29 head-to-head. Last 10, 3.2. Still not good enough. Goodbye. All right, Hardstein, you had foul trouble last game, so you didn't play much. Your minutes were lower. How many minutes did you actually have? 25, and you still did that? No. Case Wallace. 4-4, 7-4-4. Yeah, we're not taking that either. We already got the Jokic under, and then you over. Last 10, you're averaging 22 on a 22, literally. And last 5, 22, head-to-head, 24. Nah, not feeling none of that. Is there anything here? I think I have my play. I have my one prop. I think we're going to go for it. We're going to go that, and we're going to go over 2. We got to take the over, right? I'm not rooting for the under in a game where it's game 7. I want drama. I want triple overtime, but Jokic doesn't pass the ball. I want fun, but I still want OKC to win for my parlay sake. So we're going to go over, was it 214.5? Yeah, 214.5. Jokic under 8.5 assists. Yeah, that's all we're gonna have in this one. Straight up easy peasy. So let's go back to the schedule. Now, today's Sunday. Well, there's no game tomorrow because Boston lost. So New York is advanced. They play on Wednesday now. So we will be back on Tuesday to cover the Minnesota versus this winner, game one. And I'll be then. I'll be back then. So let me know what you're playing in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate that. Check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out in a nice list, or if you want the spreadsheet. Either way. Other than that, I'll see you on Tuesday for more NBA.